Hey guys, today we're down here in St. Augustine, Florida. We are visiting the Alligator Farm. This place was so cool. I got to come with my family. We just walked around. It was a very hot day, so we kind of went through the attractions quickly, but we really enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you. It's a big one. There's one right there. The turtle. Do you see this albino one here? There's probably like 30 or 40 right there. Look at that one with his mouth open.
Yeah.
And I'm super excited to get to feed some hungry alligators for you all today. But before I get started, I have some really important safety reminders for everyone. Please make sure you're not hanging anything over the fence or setting anything along this wooden ledge that could potentially fall into the enclosure. Please remove your child from the wooden ledge. Come on, you excited? Yes? Goose is excited.
Yeah.
Oh, good job, buddy. So what they're getting excited for, this first item on the menu is this pellet. So we do actually feed pelleted diets to our alligators. And I'm going to toss them out to some of our late coming alligators. I just want to point out one of our biggest males is just blocking the way right here for the other ones to get over here. Yes, climb over him. Perfect. Chip, get out of the way. All right. So this pellet is actually an all-inclusive diet formulated specifically for crocodilians. So it is has all the essential nutrients and vitamins that these animals need for a complete and healthy diet. So we use it for all of our crocodilian around the facility, and they actually really like it, and it acts as a maintenance diet. To actually make this and formulate this pellet, we actually had staff from the St. Augustine Alligator Farm, crocodilian biologists, and veterinarians that all came together to help formulate that pellet. But we don't just feed that, we like to feed a variety of different things. So I also have some prey items, a couple prey items that are a little bit juicier for these alligators to sink their teeth in. The first one is going to be this nice yummy rat right here. Yeah, I don't think it looks very good either. The alligators do though, they love rats. So we're going to see what we got. Who's done with their pellet? Hi Goose, you are excited. Do you want to start us off? It looks like Goose is excited to start this show. As I say that, he doesn't want it. Oh, good job, buddy. That was a good job. So he actually demonstrated beautifully that these big animals can actually jump out of the water pretty high. He can even jump higher than that. They have the ability to launch their bodies about 2/3 of the way completely out of the water. And that's thanks to this very powerful tail. You'll notice as they are swimming, they're using that tail to propel their bodies around. That's about 200 pounds of laterally compressed muscle in that tail. So their tails weigh more than I do. Now, in case you're wondering about the history of our facility, we've actually been around for over 130 years. But this is not the first location. The first location was actually across the street at Anastasia State Park. And due to natural disasters, that first location was destroyed and we had to move to where we're standing at today. And in 1937, the Drysdale family purchased the facility, and they actually currently still own and operate the zoo. And they took us from just having American alligators to having 25 different species of crocodilians. So by coming to visit, you are helping with a lot of important conservation programs because a lot of those animals are threatened or very, very endangered at the native range. I know, Hunter, I'm sorry. I don't know if you can hear him. He's hissing. He's impatient. He doesn't want me to talk anymore. All right, we'll keep moving then. I got a lot of hungry alligators. I don't know if you knew that alligators were vocal, but you might get to hear some growls and some hisses from our animals as they're communicating. It looks like Chip, who was blocking the way earlier, decided to come over. Hi, buddy. You want this next rat? He is a 12-foot alligator. Step on your friends. That's fine. You can use them as a ramp. Good. Oh, just barely got it. Good job, buddy. He grabbed it on the second one. That was almost a miss. So these animals are carnivores. In case you haven't figured it out, they are eating meat. And in the wild, they're going to do the same. Anything that is made of meat is going to be safe for alligators as well. So we're going to see. I got a lot of perked up heads at that. Are we just sitting here waiting for chickens? So I have a little alligator right here who might want this next chicken. Hi, buddy. Do you want this next one? You are very small. This is a very big chicken, but I'm going to trust you that you are very hungry. Hurry up. Goose is going to get it. He already got one. Oh, Goose. You goofball. You can't have another one. Shit, you already got one. Hello, my dear. Do you want this next chicken? This is Torpedo. Nice job, buddy. That was great. See, he knows what he's doing. He says, I'm going to go quick so these big ones don't get in my way. So, in case you are wondering how much we feed these animals,
See him in the background. That one's huge. You see that one? This is the underwater saltwater crocodile.
Zoological Park.
It's hard to see.
We at first were very concerned when he came over. He made a 10,000-mile trip in the airplane, and we thought he would.
Yeah, that means a granddaddy Godzilla.
1,249 pounds.
1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Watch out, he'll get you. This park does remind me of Jurassic Park, if it was a actual real park. Look at this thing. It's like the bird from Up. Look, nerd. He's just looking.
Almost looks like an demon.
Yeah.
The truck was still there. As we pulled it, he knew something was going on, and all the grass was moving, and I thought, oh, he's going to go. The hook's not there. There's nothing attaching him to the rock. But actually, he twirled around, and that's how he got caught. He got the rock on there, and I carefully
Look at this one.
made sure that I wasn't going to pull
Eating
it
the
off.
person.
And when he come up for breath, I gave him a hot little walk.
It took 20 men to
And he knew that he was going to get the food, and I presume he worked out in his head that, if I treat this guy right,
These
he's
are
going to treat me
crazy.
right. I did.
Through his work with Gomek, Craig became aware of the public's fascination with crocodiles. Something's cool.
So this is how they strap them down. Some of these weigh almost 1 full ton.
And really had the acrylic.
See these birds, Megan? These birds are pooping on us. They're everywhere in the trees. So many alligators and crocodiles. They're everywhere. Oh, there. These are the lemurs of Madagascar. Poor zebra. A bunch of moles in the short snow. Watch where you step in. Oh. Yeah. Got the small one just floating right here. There's a bunch of little small ones. There's a smaller one in the corner over here as well. There probably has to be over 1,000 alligators here and crocodiles. There's a dwarf one. This one's called a dwarf crocodile. Man-eating crocodiles. A Cuban crocodile. Over there. There's all these tree houses and zip lines up top here. And there's all kinds of ones here.
That's fine.
See the alligators and the crocodiles? Did you see that? Yeah.
And we're back to the exit.